Alright guys, today I'm gonna teach you guys how to play a Darius top in the newest patch with all of the reworks. This game, we're facing off a Nessus, and what we're running is a Conquer, Triumph, Tenacity, Last Stand. Then most importantly, we also have Nimbus Cloak, and we're also running Celerity. Now, what I want to do this game, in case you guys haven't seen it or haven't noticed it or haven't thought about it, Riot buffed the Strikebreaker, but they also buffed the Trinity Force. So they actually buffed like 2 of the builds that Darius has been using, which is kind of surprising in my opinion. Like, I did not expect that they would be buffing up literally everything that Darius uses. So I want to be going with the Trinity Force build this game and showcase you guys exactly how strong that is. Because as you guys know, I like the Strikebreaker build. I like the buff that they did towards the Strikebreaker. But I actually highly value the Trinity Force build a lot on Darius for many reasons. Been recommending it for a long time. I still recommend it now, especially now after the buffs. Let me show you what I mean. And we're going to lose a couple last hits here. Turns out we're playing against a Neeko. Not the Nasus matchup. It's all good though. It's all good. Like, nothing to worry about. This matchup is like not necessarily the best. But it's also definitely not one of the worst, because it's a matter of just getting the grab off and then going for the all-in. If we hit like 1 W, this matchup turns into like an instant win. If we get like 1 or 2 jungle ganks, also turns to like an instant win. It's just a very annoying matchup. Like, that's pretty much all it is, because Neeko has this W, which is an invisibility and the clone at the same time. Can be quite annoying to play against. But then again, if I get like 1 W off, I'm all good. In fact, I can go for... I could be going for Mercs. Like, straight up. If I go Mercs, like, straight up, like, first item, this guy's gonna, like, struggle extremely hard. Now, pay very close attention, guys. We have a Nunu pathing top from the golems. So probably what's going to happen now is we might actually get a gank from Nunu. I'm going to play this like this a little bit longer. I do not get inside range. I want to try to make the Nunu gank work. Yep. Now that's the fake one. I should have believed in me. Like, I already had in my mind that it was the fake one. Still went for it though. Yeah. Yep, there it is. Not the cleanest all-in from me, but it's all good. Because I didn't hit my my Q. Like, she actually walked directly in the center of my Q, so my Q was not, you know, as useful as it normally should be. But it was okay. Like, she was running towards it, and there's no, like, she can't go any direction after walking to my Q. Like, she only gets like further behind if she does it, so it wasn't as bad as it looked like. It was okay. It was acceptable. There you go. Now all we have to do is making sure that this lane is gonna like shove on her tower. We do not want her to freeze the wave. That would be pretty terrible. There we go. She took a big chunk of HP for that. All we have to worry about is Master Yi, but I'm not really expecting Master Yi to gank my lane. Not really. She'll probably freeze it again, but it's not a bad thing if she starts freezing. Not really. I'm backing right here because I could technically lose lane right now if she were to cancel my backport. That would be very bad. Like, that would not be okay. Because if Neeko were to cancel my backport, I would basically not be able to get back towards lane anymore from the base, because she could just endlessly like keep on building waves, keep on autoing me, and I would non-stop be able, you know, being stuck up under my tower, because she has like item advantage, right? But because I backport in a safe way, after pushing, I basically don't lose anything from the wave. Plus, as you can see, now I have the item advantage. So now we actually start winning very hard, because we have the wave in a pretty safe spot. I might actually just thin it out enough to the point where I can basically hold it, but with the intentions of let me check with the intentions of like keeping her in the lane. That's all I want to do. Apparently there's a ward inside the brush because the minion aggro kept on focusing me, so we know that there's a ward in here. Like, there's no doubting it. Let's see. So now you can see she has to start playing safe while she is a ranged champ, right? That's a good sign. If a ranged champ like Neeko has to start playing safe against a Darius, then it's good news for you. Master Yi is in mid lane, so we do not have to worry about the jungle anymore. I think that's the real one. Yeah. Oof, I'm gonna get my ultimate off if I can. There you go, got my W off as well. The ultimate is a very interesting thing. What you should know about it, it's not just like a killing tool. The ultimate of Darius, you can kind of look at it as like a dash. And that's why I press my R right there. Because if I press R, I basically get inside range to keep on chasing down, and then the pass would also hit. It wouldn't matter if I kept on chasing and go and try and get like one more auto. It wouldn't really make any difference, because if I get the next auto anyway, I'm going to kill her anyway. Like, whether I ult first or not, it wouldn't matter. So I just pretty much use my ultimate as sort of like a leap, so I can get to her more easily. That's pretty much what I done it for. We now have the Sheen. I'm taking Sheen because I want to have the extra burst on my W. Since I can cast it over and over on Neeko, I can just go Sheen just fine. And also it's like a very tough purchase for me, because you need to have like plenty of gold to actually purchase it. You need like 700, which is quite annoying to get. I've also got Kindle Gem because Kindle Gem makes me slightly more tanky, gives me ability haste as well. And the more tanky we get against the Neeko, the harder it is for her to like burst me. That's why I've gone Kindle Gem so early. So not necessarily prioritizing damage or whatever. I'm gonna thin out the wave a little bit here because I do not want this wave to be this, you know, build up, right? I'm keeping the cannon though, because I can use the cannon as a way to like freeze the wave and do whatever I want with the wave. There you go. Unfortunately, the Nunu actually, you know, used the ball in my lane and it actually impacts my wave a little bit. I am not happy with that, but as it turns out, this guy's still up here. I should drop the Q down. Nice. That's going to impact my lane in a good way. And now we simply hold it. Turns out that Neeko is trying to prevent my jungle from taking it. He doesn't have to. I'm on my way. I think it's probably dead. Yeah. That's the fake. Nah, yeah, it's the fake one. It is what it is. Unfortunately, not today. I had to like walk off like back to the jungle because otherwise Neeko could land like a free combo, and that would actually end up like killing me there. So again, like just playing like towards like a more, you know, safe play style, not necessarily taking big risks. I'm preventing the Neeko from being able to freeze the wave by walking up like that. I'm gonna try doing it all over again. There you go. That's gonna get on her tower. Now she is forced to like stay in the lane to like try and farm it. So now we can actually buy my Hardbound X. There you go. And we're also gonna go for the blue trinket. I'm not gonna go Contra Ward because we already have a Contra Ward in the river, and it looks like Neeko is not gonna want to farm it out. Also, it turns out that she's gonna stay in the lane, which actually makes my lane even better than it already is, because if she doesn't purchase any items, then I will always be stronger. She is making a mistake by doing this, because if she just went for the backport, she would have gotten her item right now. But now I can freeze the wave in my favor. Look. Now all I have to do is cancel out the backport. There you go. Make that wave drag into the brush. Also make sure that the wave doesn't hit me. There you go. And now we can freeze. You see? She cannot backport because I'm freezing the wave. If she decides to go back now, she will actually start losing farm. And she went for the flash. Alright. Now we take all of this. And we also start farming the next wave immediately, so that she will lose more farm afterwards. There you go. And I also think I'm going to stay around for a plating, because if I back now, I will basically not be able to buy anything. So it would be a pretty terrible backport. That's the real one, because you can see the passive. I wonder if I'm going to drag the wave like this. So I'm going to keep the wave. I'm going to tank it up. There you go. And I'm going to make it so that it's pushing towards me. You can drag the wave inside the brush and it will always push towards you if you do correctly. And now we're just going to play it safe until we get a better opportunity.
An enemy has been slain.
You see? She can't really play the game anymore because me as Darius, I could just walk up to her, man. It's too easy right now for me.
Rampage.
I might have to shove this now because I'm getting too low on HP and it becomes like kind of a risk. So I'm just gonna clean this up again. There you go. Gonna walk in this brush here. It turns out that she knew about it. I'm quickly gonna go back because I'm too low on HP. Because I'm like 50%. You do not want to be 50% HP, guys. If that happens, you have to be a little bit careful. Because then, like, if you get too low, she can just hit her combo and just kill me. Or she could outplay me in some kind of way. If I'm like full HP, she can't actually do that. Like, I'm not losing that much farm either. She can't purchase any items while freezing. So if I get back to lane now and I have my Trinity Force, I'm actually going to start winning again. Look. Like, in terms of, like, farm, I'm, like, hard winning the lane currently. Nice. Unfortunately, no plates for me. I was really hoping I could get plates, but unfortunately, I've never been able to. But it's all good. Like, I don't mind. I'm staying up here because she will be unable to, like... Oh. Actually.
Shut down.
Ah, I did have my W, so she could just run. That's unfortunate. That's an opportunity that I missed myself, unfortunately, because I hit my W on the creep by accident. It should have been a kill right there for sure. This guy can just use the ball on him. Ah. Yeah. I don't know what these guys are doing, but sure, I'll take it. Like, you're talking about Darius right here, guys. Darius. Remember that word, or remember that name. You see Darius, you don't do this. You're not going to try with Pike. Never forget, Darius is way stronger than people think, man. Especially when you're this farmed up. Definitely not that easy. Let's get that tower away. So we got 2 kills. Cannon wave is about to go down, and then we also get tower on top of that as well. So our lead is starting to grow quite a bit right now. Like, it's looking very good. There you go. And now we're gonna go back. Their only AP in their team is actually Neeko, so I can actually build towards AD because I mean towards armor. Because why would I go MR? I think I can kill this guy over and over without magic resist. I'm pretty sure actually. Let's take a look. So the Drake is currently up right now, which means that we have to try and fight for it. Like top lane is in the position where we don't have to, you know, walk up there anymore. We can't ignore the Drake here. This is a very important moment in the game, especially because Neeko is top lane currently, which means that it's basically we've outnumbered the team fight. I'm down to like try and fight this. Let's see where the Master Yi is. Not exactly sure what these guys are thinking, because they really put me to the test with Darius. Like, I am not gonna lie to you, these guys really tried out, but oh, I'm actually gonna lose this one. I missed it. Oh, that Q could have made the difference, man. That guy is more fed than I thought. How many stacks does he have? 400 stacks almost. Wow. 17 minutes into the game, he's got 400 stacks. Wow. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Ooh, I wish I was against Nasus myself, man. I could have prevented him from getting that many stacks. I'm always a happy person playing against Nasus, man, because I'm very good at like preventing a Nasus from stacking, but seeing a Nasus stack from another lane and then having to lane off against it, I don't know. Makes me want to play against myself, you know? But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. There is somebody here, but will obviously not fight me. There you go. I think we might find Kai'Sa balling. Probably. Let's test it out. I think Massey is going for the wolves. So we might find him back here. Oh, he's going for that one. Oh yeah, Nunu's dead then. That's such a random, like, Nunu ball, though. Like, I don't know what you're trying to achieve off from that, man. We can't really walk up here. I think it's gonna be a very hard game, man. Like, Master Yi is scaling extremely hard. He's got a lot of kills already. And now also, Nasus has like 400 stacks?
Don't give in. Together, we can
like 400 stacks. How much does he have now? Yeah, he's got 450. All right, man. I wish I was played against them. I wish I played against that Nasus, man.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, we might definitely be able to make a play here. Oh, I missed it. I think that might still be a kill. Yeah, the passive takes him down.
Did you think someone
Man, these guys have like a full scaling team comp. I'm actually blown away with like how fed these guys already are, considering they play champions that are incredibly weak at the start.
crush this feeble excuse for a crown guard?
Not really good to see. Seeing a Master Yi like popping up like that and a Nasus is just very worrying, man. Also worth mentioning, like they have a Kai'Sa like also popping off. Kai'Sa is like also a scaling, very hard scaling. Like the item difference is absolutely huge. Like look at that, man. This guy, he has 3 items almost. My ADC has like 1 item. I think we might see Master Yi somewhere, so we have to be careful. If we start, like, if we were to start feeding in this game, then I can guarantee you that this game is done. I'm like the only chance that my teammates have. I want to try and get the blue. Let's go. There you go. I need to try and kill this guy specifically. I will give it a try. Didn't hit it out. Yeah, Master Yi is going to kill me right now. I can guarantee you this guy's on its way. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Yeah, I'm dead, man. Or not yet. Turns out he's not chasing me down. That guy has 500 stacks on its way to like 600. I wish I had impact like against Nasus this game. It sucks to see them lane swapping. Very unfortunate to see. Nice. I think Mastery is gonna walk up here. We might actually find him. That's still down there. I can't go bottom. Master Yi will kill me instantly by right-clicking me. So I can't split anymore. This patch is a nightmare, man. Like, I'm seeing so many Master Yis popping off currently. Way too many people. That's too many stacks. I can't fight Master Yi because this guy is way too fit in the game, but I also can't fight Nasus because he's just been perma-stacking without being punished for it. I nearly have my death stance, but Steam Deck camp, yeah. Hey, Ali Geofroy, thank you for 100 bits. Thank you, man, for the bits. Is Riven in a good spot right now? Yeah, sure it is. One thing I can guarantee you guys is that Riven is a champion which will always be a good champion. Like, you don't have, like, you never have to doubt on the champion. The champion has always been good for literally years, like 10 years plus. She's never became bad even once. If she gets bad like once, she will get buffed for it. So it's very unusual to see Riven like becoming, yeah, useless. It will just never happen. Like, Riven falls inside the category that Riot Games likes. If she becomes useless for one patch, she will instantly get the buffs that she needs. It's like the same like Yasuo and Yone too. Like, if they drop down at like a certain threshold, like they will instantly get the buff. Can't all in this. I could try this one now. This guy's separated. Ah. This game seems kind of pointless. The guy was separated, but can't really deal with it. Yeah. Yeah, let me just tell you about it. Like, the Nasus is like 600 sacks right now. The Master Yi is unkillable, clearly. And then the worst part is that this guy, the AD carry, has like 3 items versus 1 item. Like, this guy, look at the item difference literally everywhere. And all the like the Master Yi is level 16. My jungler is level 11. Like, that's like a 5 level difference right there. I don't think I can make the difference, man. This is too much of a level gap. It's too hard to play out. If he had the Nunabok, maybe we can still kill him. Yeah. was like one catch. I kind of hoping I could flash, take that kill, and then reuse the ultimate on somebody else, like hiding behind it, but there's not really anybody there. Oh, I can't help him. It's Masty. Does he know about it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't need to explain, like, Masty is just too fat, man. There's no chance. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, this game is 200% lost. This game is, like, mega lost. Like, there's no comeback. We're super fed, but, like, we can't play against the 4 Dragons, Mastery E, and Nasus, and Kaisa. It's not gonna happen, bro. Hey, either way, this is Darius Top. Thanks so much for watching today's YouTube vid, and I'll see you next time. Peace.